It's not just forgetfulness. It's not too late. Alzheimer's disease often enters our lives like a whisper, with subtle signs that are easily mistaken for the gentle, inevitable progression of normal aging. These early indications can be so soft, so unassuming, so seemingly benign, that they might effortlessly escape our conscious notice until they've grown louder, more insistent, and undeniably present. But what if we could attune ourselves to hear that faint whisper, to truly comprehend its profound meaning, and to act decisively on it before it inevitably becomes a disruptive shout? This video is thoughtfully crafted as a compassionate and deeply informative guide for seniors and their devoted caregivers, meticulously designed to illuminate the most commonly overlooked yet crucially important early symptoms of Alzheimer's. We will delve deeply into those seemingly innocent, fleeting moments, the car keys inexplicably misplaced in the refrigerator, the crucial appointment forgotten despite multiple reminders, the slight, unsettling shift in a cherished loved one's once familiar personality, and meticulously help you discern the subtle, yet significant difference between the typical, benign forgetfulness that often accompanies the natural aging process and the more concerning, insidious early stages of dementia. By recognizing these vital signs with clear, discerning eyes and open, empathetic hearts, you or your loved ones can proactively seek timely diagnosis and wholeheartedly embrace the comprehensive support that holds the profound promise of preserving quality of life for a significantly extended period, allowing for more cherished moments, deeper connections, and a greater sense of peace and dignity. Alzheimer's, a relentless and progressive degenerative brain disease, quietly but persistently erodes the brain's intricate neural pathways, manifesting as the most prevalent and devastating form of dementia, affecting a staggering 50% to 70% of all dementia patients globally. While it has historically been predominantly associated with individuals over the age of 65, alarming trends reveal its increasing appearance in younger individuals, sometimes as early as their 40s or 50s, challenging previous perceptions. The profound comfort and undeniable hope found in knowing that early intervention, even at the mild cognitive impairment stage, can significantly slow the disease's inexorable progression cannot be overstated. Understanding the silent, complex biological mechanisms at play within the brain is not merely academic, it is the fundamental first step toward proactive, effective care and meaningful intervention. The precise and definitive origins of Alzheimer's disease remain largely shrouded in scientific mystery, yet extensive and ongoing research consistently points to the abnormal accumulation and insidious aggregation of specific proteins, namely beta amyloid and tau proteins within the brain, as primary, causative culprits. These proteins, when they misfold and aberrantly clump together, unleash a cascade of destruction on the intricate and delicate neural networks, gradually and relentlessly diminishing an individual's memory, cognitive function, and overall quality of life. Genetic predisposition also plays a substantial and increasingly recognized role, accounting for an estimated 40% to 50% of all reported Alzheimer's cases. Therefore, if Alzheimer's disease runs within your immediate family, your individual risk of developing the condition is inherently elevated. The apolipoprotein E epsilon 4 APOE epsilon 4 gene, in particular, has been meticulously identified and confirmed as a significant genetic risk factor. A key piece of the puzzle. Age is, regrettably and universally, a formidable and unavoidable risk factor, with the prevalence of Alzheimer's roughly doubling every 5 years, after the age of 65, painting a clear demographic picture. Other contributing factors, which are often overlooked, include gender. Women are notably more susceptible than men, lower educational attainment, a documented history of clinical depression, and any past occurrences of significant head injuries. Furthermore, comorbidities such as cardiovascular diseases, diabetes, and uncontrolled hypertension can significantly elevate the risk, underscoring the profound and intricate interconnectedness of our body's holistic health systems. This complex interplay of genetic, environmental, and lifestyle factors highlights the multifaceted nature of the disease and the challenge it presents. The early signs of Alzheimer's are frequently subtle, like fleeting shadows flickering at the very edge of our peripheral vision, easily dismissed as benign. Memory impairment is typically the first, most consistent, and often most distressing symptom observed. This is not merely the occasional, understandable misplacing of your reading glasses. It is the unsettling experience of repeatedly asking the identical question, moments after receiving an answer, the complete erasure of recent conversations from memory, or the consistent failure to remember crucial appointments despite multiple reminders. The mind visibly struggles to retain and integrate new information, creating growing, frustrating gaps in the once seamless tapestry of daily life. Language difficulties also frequently emerge, transforming once effortless communication into a challenging, often halting ordeal. A loved one might visibly struggle to recall the precise, appropriate words, resorting instead to vague, imprecise pronouns like that thing, or this stuff, or exhibiting frequent, elongated pauses, while desperately searching for the correct terminology. This word-finding difficulty can be deeply frustrating and isolating for both the individual experiencing it and their dedicated caregivers. Spatio-temporal disorientation, or a noticeable decline in the ability to accurately understand and navigate time and space, is another critical early indicator. Initially, it might manifest as forgetting the current date or the specific day of the week. But it can rapidly escalate to missing significant anniversaries, failing to recognize important family events, or even becoming profoundly disoriented and lost in once familiar, cherished surroundings. Personality changes, too, can serve as a quiet yet alarming bell. Someone once known for their mild-mannered demeanor might become unexpectedly irritable and prone to disproportionate anger, or a habitually energetic and proactive person might display unusual apathy, a distinct lack of motivation, and an alarming withdrawal from activities they once enjoyed. Beyond these more commonly recognized symptoms, other subtle yet significant indicators can include pervasive feelings of depression, unwarranted suspicion or paranoia, noticeable shifts in appetite and eating habits, and chronic sleep disturbances. These are not merely idiosyncratic quirks of personality or transient, passing moods. They are potential, persistent signs that demand immediate and careful attention, warranting further investigation by medical professionals. Diagnosis of Alzheimer's is a meticulous, multifaceted process, carefully weaving together multiple, distinct threads of information to form a comprehensive picture. It invariably begins with a thorough and detailed medical history, often gathered from a trusted, observant caregiver, who has meticulously noted the observed changes over time. A comprehensive neurological examination, alongside a battery of detailed cognitive function tests, are absolutely crucial for assessing the individual's current mental status and cognitive abilities. Specialists will also meticulously assess daily living functions, evaluating the individual's ability to perform routine tasks, and conduct a series of specialized blood tests to rule out other potential causes of cognitive decline. Advanced brain imaging techniques, such as magnetic resonance imaging (MRI) and computed tomography (CT scans), are extensively employed to precisely evaluate the structural and functional state of the brain, identifying any visible atrophy or other abnormalities. To definitively detect the presence and extent of amyloid plaques, a defining pathological hallmark of Alzheimer's, an amyloid positron emission tomography PET scan may be performed. Recent, cutting-edge advancements in this field include the development of highly specific ligands that can accurately visualize the aggregation of beta amyloid proteins within the living brain, offering clearer, more detailed insights into the disease's progression at a molecular level. These sophisticated diagnostic tools are undeniably invaluable, providing the crucial clarity and precision needed to formulate an accurate diagnosis and subsequently develop a personalized, effective care plan tailored to the individual's unique needs. The diagnostic journey is complex but essential for informed decision-making. While a definitive, complete cure for Alzheimer's disease remains elusive and a subject of intensive ongoing research, recent, groundbreaking breakthroughs in treatment offer a profound and renewed sense of hope for patients and their families. Medications such as lecanemab and donanemab represent a new class of therapies that specifically target beta amyloid, aiming not just to manage symptoms but to fundamentally slow the disease's relentless progression. Unlike older, conventional treatments that primarily focused on mere symptom relief, these newer, innovative therapies, such as lecanemab, operate by actively removing the harmful beta amyloid protein aggregates from the brain, thereby significantly reducing nerve cell damage and striving to halt or at least substantially delay the disease's advance. Pivotal clinical trials have yielded remarkably promising results, with lecanemab demonstrating a statistically significant slowing of cognitive decline by an impressive 27% compared to a placebo group, offering tangible evidence of its therapeutic potential. Furthermore, pioneering and visionary research from South Korea has unveiled a revolutionary new strategy to actively repair and regenerate damaged synapses, the critical, foundational connections between brain cells that are vital for cognitive function. By meticulously identifying a specific protein, FAM19A5, as a direct cause of synaptic dysfunction in Alzheimer's, these researchers have successfully developed an innovative antibody candidate, aptly named NS101, which holds the immense potential to counteract this debilitating damage and restore neural connectivity. These are not merely abstract scientific advancements, they are tangible, vital beacons of hope, illuminating a brighter path forward for millions affected by this devastating disease. The rapid pace of discovery offers genuine optimism. Another truly remarkable and transformative stride in the fight against Alzheimer's is the diligent development of highly sensitive and reliable early diagnostic platforms. Visionary Korean researchers have successfully pioneered and implemented a groundbreaking technology that can accurately and precisely diagnose the disease's progression in its very earliest, most nascent stages through surprisingly simple and minimally invasive fluid samples, such as blood or cerebrospinal fluid. This revolutionary method possesses the extraordinary capability to detect even minute, trace quantities of abnormal proteins, specifically amyloid beta 40 and 42, with unprecedented accuracy. Furthermore, by meticulously calculating the precise ratio of these two critical proteins, it can not only definitively confirm the presence of the disease, but also accurately determine its specific stage of progression, providing invaluable information for timely intervention. This extraordinary capability for early detection is, without exaggeration, a monumental game-changer in the landscape of Alzheimer's care, allowing for therapeutic interventions to be initiated precisely when they can exert the most profound and beneficial influence on the disease's trajectory. The enduring essence of this entire journey, from the first, almost imperceptible subtle sign to the most advanced and sophisticated treatments, powerfully underscores one unwavering, immutable truth: early diagnosis and prompt, effective treatment are absolutely paramount. Proactive, well-informed early intervention can not only significantly alleviate distressing symptoms but also substantially impede the disease's relentless, destructive march, preserving cognitive function and quality of life for longer. We must remain perpetually attuned to the very latest research findings and emerging treatment modalities, for within this continuous evolution of knowledge lies the profound and enduring promise of a brighter, more hopeful future for all those touched by Alzheimer's. Your heart has bravely carried you through countless decades of unwavering love, profound loss, and joyous laughter, accumulating a rich tapestry of life experiences. Now, more than ever, it deserves every possible measure of support and thoughtful care. This is not a plea for a miraculous, instant cure, but rather for the quiet, steadfast alliance of knowledge and proactive steps to gently guide you through the intricate complexities of cognitive health. By recognizing these crucial signs early, by courageously seeking informed support and professional guidance, you empower not just your own journey, but also that of your beloved family and friends, enabling everyone to live more fully, more meaningfully, and with greater dignity, for as long as humanly possible. The challenging journey with Alzheimer's can indeed feel daunting, overwhelming, and isolating, but it is absolutely essential to remember that you are profoundly not alone in this fight. There is a rapidly growing body of knowledge, an expanding network of dedicated support systems, and an ever-present, vibrant thread of hope that shines brightly even in the darkest moments. It's not too late to listen intently to the whispers, to understand their profound significance, and to act with unwavering courage, profound wisdom, and boundless compassion, paving the way for a future filled with more clarity and peace. If you found this helpful, please subscribe and take good care of your health.